Let's start with why invest in private opportunities. I think if we take a couple steps back, it's important to start with the fact that there are fewer public companies in the United States today than there were back in, say, 1996. Why is that? It's costly and resource intensive to become a public company and to stay a public company. You also now have an influx of private capital that allows companies to stay private longer and perhaps tap that capital market instead of public capital markets. What you see in the chart here is there's a couple charts, but you see one, just sort of this companies going public at later stages. On the right-hand side, specifically how their valuation at going public changes. They're now going public, and then by that we mean available for purchase on public exchanges at a higher valuation, at a later place in their valuation cycle. So what that means is a lot of the value to be captured is captured in the private spaces. For example, Airbnb, and this is an old number given it's pre-COVID, but it was recently valued at a valuation as high as 26 billion, and it's not that today, but the point remains that a lot of the value is captured by private markets. This is where Republic comes in. We're an investment platform allowing you to access private deals at the earliest stages, something that was not possible just 5 years ago. Next slide. Great. Why does Republic exist? So going back to where we started, in May 2016, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, enacted Title III of the Jobs Act, allowing a majority of United States population to invest in startups for the very first time. Prior to that, it was available only to what are called accredited investors. But the complicated legal requirements for a founder or investor-friendly platform to make startup investing truly accessible didn't exist. So we built Republic to serve this requirement. We're part of a family of startup platforms, including AngelList, which is for accredited investors, and Product Hunt, which is where a lot of companies launch their startups. And we believe that startups are here to change the world, but we also recognize they need capital to grow. A lot of their success depends on their ability to get capital. And so we help facilitate this by allowing you all, as new investors, to meet these some startups that pass our filters and get involved as an investor. In summary, our goal is to democratize investing and provide access to anyone who wants to be an investor in private deals. One thing that has come up as questions is, all right, what does it cost? Well, it's free for investors. Every qualified investor over the age of 18 can sign up and invest. You might wonder then, how do we keep the lights on here at Republic? Fees are paid by the fundraising companies, which is an industry standard.